Hi, everybody, and welcome back to my daily vlog. It's the 4th of July, and I purposely waited till the fireworks were done because you could hear them all throughout the neighborhood. But yeah, today's vlog is being a good friend and at the same time, my thoughts on the holiday because I have mixed feelings on the 4th of July. Now, when I was a kid and the 4th of July came along, I always liked the chest of soda that we would have sitting out on our porch because there was regular Pepsi, there was regular Coke, there was all the good stuff, basically. And we would always have plenty of ice to put in it, and the whole weekend it would be complete and total. Oh yeah, we have this chest of soda, and I would go to town. That would be my Christmas. I would go to town on the soda because I actually had the one year Mountain Dew came out with their, 2 different flavors for World of Warcraft, and the whole time, the whole weekend, I'm thinking, "I really, really want to mix these 2 together to see what would happen if I would mix these 2 together. Just combine the red and the blue and see what happens." I can safely say beyond a shadow of a doubt, I was higher than a kite. For, like, the whole rest of my day, I was high as a kite, so there's that, but yeah. But I don't like the fireworks. I like watching fireworks, but they start getting annoying after a while. And when you have neighbors that decide they're going to shoot off fireworks at 2 o'clock in the morning because they're drunk off their ass, and it wakes you up and you're just falling asleep, it sucks. So there's that. And I got scratched from a kitten today. So she scratched me tonight when I got home. I was rubbing her belly and she scratched me really good. So we had to trim her claws a little more. But yeah. But anyway, that's what I thought on the holidays. I like the 4th of July to a point, but it's just not one of my favorite holidays. Probably because I never got to do much for it, growing up, aside from the, "Oh, we're gonna have a," um like, the family got together, we'd have hot dogs, and that would pretty much be the gist of it. That was it. We did nothing else aside from that. But one of the other things that I loved about it was holiday. So we always had the main meal at lunch, which was basically hot dogs, hamburgers, and stuff like that. My uncle and I, the one year, had went to get his brother, which would have been my other uncle, was giving him the one dog, and we went to go pick it up. And I remember this uncle's dog kept biting me. It wasn't the one we were bringing back home. It was another one they had up there, and it kept trying to get a piece of my hand, and it actually managed to get teeth marks at the one point. Didn't break the skin, but it got teeth marks. I'm like, "Yep, that's it." And not too long after that, we left, ended up getting lost on our way back home, which made me late to get back home for dinner or for lunch, which pissed my mom off. I literally come walking in the door as because my uncle had to go, he wasn't staying for lunch, he had to go, and he just wanted me to go along so somebody was with him, and then all of a sudden, Um, I come in, it's like 1 o'clock. They're just sitting down, for lunch, and she just gives me this look like, "Where the fuck have you been?" And I had to explain the whole story, how we got lost, and we literally we wound up almost halfway to New York. And all of a sudden, my uncle sees the sign that says, New York State Line, and there's like a little sign that said New York State Line next right, and he goes, "Oh, fuck, we went the wrong way." And I'm like, "Yeah, kinda did." But I didn't know that, but I'm like, "We're kinda going north and we need to go south." So we're going the opposite direction we had to go. But yeah. But anyway, holiday aside, the point of tonight's video and tonight's vlog entry is, what does it mean to be a good friend? Because right now I've been struggling with that. And it's not just with my friend that I'm still dealing with the fallout from and I don't know how to process everything, which I don't. I'm still working on it. And it's not so much the fact that I know she's got a girlfriend. I have no issue with that. They make a really cute couple. I've seen pictures of them. They are a really cute couple, and I know I would have never been good for. I get that. I'm now focusing on, was I even a good enough friend for her? That's where my mind has gotten. And then it made me think about a lot of my other friends. And it got me wondering, am I a good enough friend for them? Have I been a good friend to them? And the answer's kind of no, and yes at the same time. I feel like I'm an okay friend, but I'm not a good friend. I'm not the type of friend that knows that they need help, that is there for them, but at the same time, I'm also kind of not the friend that I think they need. I don't know every aspect about them, and if something happens, it's a shock to me because I didn't know about it. I don't get to talk to them as much because how I've always seen it is my friends have their own lives. They have their own lives to live, they have their own lives to succeed with, and it doesn't revolve around me in any way, shape, or form. And that even stands for my friend that I have feelings for. Her life is hers. It doesn't revolve around me. I am just I consider myself a background character in their TV series of life. And I'm one of the background characters that might get a speaking role every 10, 12 episodes. I might get to say something. And that's how I've always felt. None of my friends really come to me for advice. And none of them really ever come to me for questions. Like if they're not sure about something or if they want some information, none of them really come to me because I'm kind of the last person they're ever going to ask. And that's what it is. And there goes a motorcycle. I'm kind of hoping that this video isn't going to get a content ID claim saying that I'm using like motorcycle noises because I got one of those for the fourth part of my Golden Sun series, part 4. Um it got a content ID claim. It wasn't going to do anything to the video. It goes completely fine, but I just had it mute that 32 seconds to just shut YouTube up because screw YouTube. Um, I know, ironic. I'm live streaming on the platform I'm saying screw off to, but it's true. Anyway, but yeah, am I a good friend? And that's something that I'm really working to try to figure out. Am I a good friend? Because I think I am to a point, but I also have to realize and keep coming back to the realization that my friends have lives of their own. I am not the center of anyone's universe, and nor will I ever be. And I don't think I ever really want to be. Even if I would have somebody and I'd be in a relationship with someone, I wouldn't want to be the center of their universe. I would rather them have other things and me just be like basically a another character, a B character, something like that. Um, but life doesn't always go that way. And your mind will always make you think that it's horrible. And I have this, and I explained this the other night with how my mind works. That is how it works. My mind will instantly make me think of the negative concepts. Somebody will look at me and say, well, you're thinking with like a glass half full. Yes, but I'm also kind of thinking of the glass as half empty, which it usually is. It's usually half empty. So it's a give and take, an ebb and flow, so to speak. Is it a pain in the ass? Oh my god, yes. It is. It's a pain in the ass. And it's mostly a pain in the ass because I don't know how to handle it half the time. And with me being on my estrogen now and starting my transition, I really have a hard time controlling my emotions. So my mind taking full advantage of this will just completely go balls to the walls, and that's the end of it. So when it comes to being a good friend, I don't know what to say. just the only thing I can usually say is this: just be there for them. When my friend had her surgery back in February, I sent her jokes every day so that she would know that somebody cared, so she would have a laugh. Granted, okay, it was facial surgery, so stupid idea, but you get the concept of it. And if any of my friends would ever be hurt or sick, I'm usually the first one to try sending them a funny card or just trying to tell them a joke. Just, I guess, being there for them is enough to tell them that you care and that to them you are a good friend. Because in the sea of everything, you at least care. You're going out of your way to show them that. But you never know. Anyway, that's about the only thing I can say for it is just be yourself. Just, if you're a good friend, if the first thing, like if your friend would be hurt or sick or sad, and the first thing you think of is to try to tell them a joke to lighten the mood and make them feel better, you're a good friend because that's exactly what you would do. That's exactly what a good friend would do. And nothing would ever deny that. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in if you do. Love you all.